It's rolling.
Okay, mic check.
Can you count to 10 for us so we can check your microphone?
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Okay. I'm ready. Yep, good to go.
Yep. Ready? Everybody set?
Yeah. Yep.
All right. My name is Senior Police Officer Marcos Johnson. First name spelling Marcos. Last name spelling Johnsson. The case number for this incident is going to be 19125-12620. And the address is going to be 7928 Gessner Drive. Make sure I get the name right. Okay, so this is going to be regarding suspicious death that we are currently investigating here at the hotel. We had a call come in at about 8:06 p.m. through Austin 911 where the complainant advised that they heard a loud explosion on one of the floors, and they also observed several individuals running through the hotel lobby. As officers arrived on scene, they began going room to room trying to determine where that loud explosion had come from. While the officers were doing that, one of them observed a door open on one of the floors, and as they made their way up there, they observed a subject down who's being described as a black male, unknown age. That black male was observed down in the as they approached the room. As the officers attempted to make contact, they observed trauma to the subject's body, and they also believed at that point that there were no signs of life. EMS did respond to the scene and pronounced that individual deceased shortly after. And currently, right now, we have our homicide detectives, our crime scene unit, as well as the medical examiner's office, all conducting concurrent investigations. This is still a very fluid scene, and that is still very active. The detectives are actively gathering information and evidence at this time. They're also attempting to interview witnesses who may have information, but they're also asking that anyone else who may have additional information to please contact the homicide tip line at 512-477-3588. And I'll take questions if you have any.
And officer, I know that some of the information our newsroom had been getting was that there were 3 people who had been seen fleeing the building at around the time that those shots were fired. Is APD still trying to locate those 3 individuals? And if so, what are some descriptors for them?
It's unknown how many individuals may be involved at this time. Again, the detectives are still currently working the case as we're speaking right now. And they're still trying to gather information, and they're still speaking with witnesses. So it's unknown how many individuals are involved, but they are currently working on that as we speak. I can't tell you that based on the information that they have at this point, up to this point, they believe that the person or persons involved may be familiar with the subject. They do not believe that there's any threats in the public.
So no arrests have been made?
No arrests have been made up to this point.
Okay. Can you also describe this explosion? Was this a simple gunshot, or was this something more serious?
So that's what the caller stated. I can't really describe, because I wasn't there, I can't really describe how they heard the sound or what it sounded like to them. But I can only tell you that's how the call text.
You haven't found any sort of explosive devices or anything like that in the room?
That is unclear at this point. Based on how we're handling the scene, I don't believe that there are any in there, but again, that's only what the call text had stated.
And it doesn't appear that this man's wounds were self-inflicted, and it appears someone else inflicted them.
That is unknown at this point.
Can you say whether it's a gunshot wound exactly, or?
I can't. I personally didn't see the individual, and I can't really specify what the trauma is.
Can you say what floor this room is on?
Again, I haven't been in there. I was briefed by the homicide detective, so I haven't been up to the rooms or anything like that. So this is just the information that I've been provided. And I'll take one more question.
I have two. Um, at this point, are you guys investigating, or is there a possibility that there is any connection to the kidnapping incident that's also under investigation right now?
I'm not too familiar with the kidnapping that you're referring to. This situation here, again, is still being investigated by the homicide detectives, so it's unclear whether the two are related or what you're referring to is related to this situation. I can tell you that the homicide detectives will provide more information that will become available as they progress through the investigation. All right, thank you.
No, I was just talking to him, but I think out loud.